Once CodeBlocks has been installed and is working, you need a few additional tools. So to do that, the first thing we want to do is download the Adobe Shockwave Player. So simply type in Adobe Shockwave Player into a search address bar. If you already have the Shockwave Player, you don't need to download it again. Simply find the download link as you'll see here, and I can hit the download now. I will let this download. I won't let it run all the way through. But once it has been downloaded, we can run this and the installation will begin. Once this has been finished, I don't want to worry about Google Chrome right now. Simply click Next, and the installation has been complete. Now, we want to download a very simple game for now, and that game is called Snowcraft. So let me go to the search bar and download that particular game, and I'll show you how we use that in a second. So here we have the snowcraft.exe file. I just typed that into a Google search. You'll find a link where it says clip to net. Click on that and I can download this executable file to my desktop. I am going to create a specific folder which will allow all the files I am using to be stored in that particular folder. So I want to copy this, and I've already created a folder here called C Tools Snowcraft and dir. So I simply paste the Snowcraft file here. This folder c:/tools/snowcraft/dir will now have just one file called Snowcraft. The next step we want to do is go back to the browser window and search for one more application called Netcat. So let's do Netcat and let's look for the Windows version. So let's type in Netcat Windows and let me find that particular link. Here we have the link here, and this particular tool allows data to be transmitted across the network, meaning it can read and write packets of data across the network, all from the command line. So here we'll find a link which looks like a zip file. Let me click that, and okay, let's save that file, and then we'll unzip that file and get the netcat file. Let's unzip this, and once that's unzipped, I'm looking for a file called netcat, NCAT. I want to copy this file to the same directory we had the Snowcraft file as well. So let's go in and paste it into this particular directory. So now this folder has a Snowcraft exe file and an ncat exe file. Well, let's look at how we'll be manipulating these files in the next video. For now, you'll see that we have been able to download a simple game called Snowcraft and the ncat utility, which will allow us to write packets of data across the network, read and write packets of data. The ncat tool is a very popular choice for hackers all around the world because of the monitoring of packets via the TCP port or the UDP port. And the beauty of the ncat tool is it has a number of features. It has a debugging feature as well. And the best part is it can actually monitor traffic on those ports without the user even knowing that there is a monitoring process in the background. So again, a very popular choice because hackers would use this type of tool using a game like Snowcraft or something like that to deceive the user, allowing the user to install this game, but secretly installing the ncat utility, which will then allow monitoring of those ports for data and any sensitive information. I want to rename this ncat file to something like chest.exe. And now let's just double click the Snowcraft so you can actually see what that actually looks like. It's a very simple game. Let's just run this, and it's basically throwing snowballs. So as you can see here, I'm not very good at games, but let me just try. And as you can see, it will keep the user interested for a while. But again, in the meantime, a hacker potentially has installed a Trojan or a monitoring utility in the background. As you see, I'm not very good at this game. I've lost my 2 characters already, and let me see if I can do any better. But again, as you can see, a very addictive little game that will allow the user to simply play without realizing the potential threat that is lurking in the background.